Let's go. Eh, my lord, yeah, mama, will say yo, le. Bageba me that no. Bageba me one cloud. Bageba me the yore kada kudebe. Me mana pangwe. Yakenewe. Bakbeko keko kenewe. Eh, yagbare so kwide se o. Belia kene bona. Yela yakemba. Bale so kwide se o. Mineka kenewe, papa koke kenewe. Aya mane so kwide so. Zayo le. Zayo le.
Wakumpile pile, zera peda como pesa kala da na kakala ke. Me kaikla kakla. The way you looking, jelly butter cooking, no monkey can take you from me. Let me be your king, so you can be my queen. I'm not joking. Assemble. Luna pele padam, I would have been so. Masami level and wake here. They're going to my country. They see. Bobo in your care, you miss. Jeans were great. Yeah.
Let me now. Come in now. Mega disiboga konazia. Mega kosiboga konazia. Kakwe yega kenu webo. Eya mane ya so kwide se o. So kwide se o. Let's go. Loge kenga let's go. Let's go. Eh, my lord, yeah, mama way. On the way.
Kakum baby. Benne. Quiet. Do the pele padama with the piso.
No way, madame, no way, madame. Go see later, me. Lesi gona niyo, gosile la niyo, ayo le. Se malemo, ya malemo. Lesi gona niyo, ayo le. Naka pogo lesre badon. Naka pogo le bibado. Naka le mi yenseto. Zayo le. Ayo le. Okay. So what a beautiful way to say a very pleasant good morning to all of you who have joined us. It's always a joy to be here early in the morning. This is our extra activities. This is something that we have passion for to do in informing you. It's 12 minutes after 6 a.m. in the morning in Liberia, West Africa. Today is the first day of June 2023, and with not much that we do, we'd like to say welcome. This is the resumption of the program called Major Nimba GB Show. As you may be aware, the staple food for the people of Nimba County, of course, Liberians, our staple food is rice, but in Nimba, it is what we call GB. If you are from Nimba, you clearly understand what we mean GB. GB is Geba. It is a mixture of dominated by cassava. You pound the cassava and then you get the soup to it. It's beautifully been prepared every morning by Nimbayans, especially in Nimba. So, for instance, if you go to Ganta this morning, Saklepie, Senekole, wherever you will go this morning, uh, people who will wake up, the first thing they will be looking for is GB. Even if they are visitors who have gone to Nimba, the first thing that will come to their mind is where is the GB shop? I'm going to Nimba to get my GB. All right. That is something that bring people together and they gather and put their hands together in one plate. All right. No matter what it is, you got to wash your hands and then you get prepared. If you are two or three, all of you will put your hands together in one pen. That signifies unity. That signifies love. That signifies development. Because when you are on the GB board, you now going to be discussing. You're now going to be um, speaking your mind to one another. You now going to be having a friendly conversation. So GB brings people together. All right. If it is in the interior, when it sleeps, when your GB sleeps, you wake up in the morning and then warm the soup and and then you get it going. So we want to say welcome to the resumption of the major Nema GB show. Is now back on the air. It's going to be here every 6 to 8 in the morning. But between time at 7 a.m., we're going to take news update from ELBC, which is the state radio. So, but we will be discussing a lot of different things, bringing on guests. We will be hearing from, for example, from our correspondents and reporters around Nimba and all of that. So, yes, it's going to always be a joy that we all do this together. Want to say welcome once again. My name is Ambassador Edmond Bawi. We're going to be going to our reporters in the various cities of Nimba in giving us updates about what is unfolding there. How much is the cost of gasoline, for instance? What is the cost of transportation from one end to another? So we love to say welcome, but let's take this musical break real quick, and then from there we will come back to you, and we'll be going around Nimba County to hear from our reporters, our correspondents on what is unfolding across the country this morning. Happy Father's Day, happy Father's Month to all of you fathers. May was Mother's Month, we celebrated them. It is Father's Month. Who is a father? All right. Who do we call a father that we are about to celebrate? But that's not a talking point. But today is an open mic discussion, meaning
You will have a time after we have spoken with our correspondents and contributors from across Nimba. You will have the time on the major GB show, beginning with telling us if you have gotten your GB this morning or you are heading out for your GB. And then you will also tell us what's on your mind. What do you wake up with this morning? What is driving you as you leave your house? What are you meditating on? So tonight, this morning, sorry, we're used to the night show. This morning, we're going to be talking about what's on your mind. For June 1st edition of the major Nimba GB show is going to be what's on your mind. We'll give you the opportunity. We'll open up the lines for you, and then you will let us know what is on your mind. What are you going out with this morning? How is the situation in your community? How about kids that are selling in the street? How about the water, sanitation, and hygiene situation in your community? How about transportation? The cost of food. How much is the US rate now? As the political season is here, what do you want to see in a candidate? Because as it stands, they are all aspiring. But what do you want to see, for instance, in a candidate? That you will go out and stay in the land comes October 10, 2023 to vote for that person. What do you want to see? What do you want to hear? What kind of candidate do you want? So welcome again. This is the program called Major Nimba GB Show. This is where we gather in the morning. We put our hands together. We wash our hands, put our hands together, eat our GB together, get motivated together, inspire one another, and get out there and get involved with community development. We'll take this on for San Luis level, and then from there, we're going to be going across the country to hear from our reporters and correspondents.
Shano yawo Nimba Pia anyira bo nyiremo.
Let's go, everybody so quick, let's go. Let's go, lo que kenga, let's go. Oh, me. Let's go, malodie, mama, we. Sayo, le. Pakepa mira deo, pakepa mire wan kleo, pakepa mire yore kada kudebe, me bana pangpenye. Ya kenewe, bakpeko keko kenewe, ya gbare ya so kwide se o. Beli ya kene bona, yela ya kemba, gbare ya so kwide se o. Mine ka kenewe, papa ko keko kenewe, ya gbare ya so kwide se o. Sayo le.
Wakumpele sera peda como pesa kala da na kakala ke me kakala. The way you looking, jele butter cooking, no monkey can take you from me. Let me be your king, so you can be my queen. I'm not joking. Assemble. Luna pele padam, I would have been so. Mansami level and wake care, they're going to my country, they're see. Bobo in your care, you mesro. Jeans were great. Yeah.
Let me now. Come in now. Mega desi boga ponazia. Mega bosi boga ponazia. Kakwe yega kenu webo. Ya mane ya so kwide se. so cuirese o. Lese o. Lo que kenga lese o. Lese o. Malodie mama we. Unde we. Kakum baby, benne. Quiet. Do the benne padama with the piso. No way malembe o, no way madamo. Go see the new. Lesi konani o, gosile lani o, ayo le. Se malemo, ya malemo, lesi konani o, ayo le. Naka kongo lesre badon. Naka poko le bibado, naka le mi yenseto. Zayo le, zayo le, zayo le.
Okay, so we love to say welcome back again to all of you who have joined us, all of you who have taken up your time to join the major Nimba GB show. This is a 2 hours of radio and television program. Every Monday, we're going to be live on Radio Voice of Yahweh Mesna from 6 to 8 a.m. But every weekday from Monday to Friday, we're going to be live here on Nimba D9 TV on Facebook, Nimba D9 TV on YouTube, Nimba D9 TV on Twitter, and Nimba D9 TV on www.onenimbahouse.com. We love to say a very pleasant good morning to all of you who have tuned in, like our brother Darius Biago. He has joined in from maybe in Dukput Row, Masarado County. It's a pleasure to be here. This is our extraordinary community service to our people. Waking up this time, we've not been paid for what we do, but it's a passion that drives us before we set out there moving on. But we have thought it wise to do this to get us involved as it relates to our community service or services. All right. So GB is a special food that we in the Mayans eat. There will go no day or a week that a real Nimbayan, a son or daughter, a father or brother, mother, sister, nephew, cousin from Nimba, or you might be married to a Nimba man or a woman, that you will go a straight week without eating GB. It's not possible. Even people who leave Montserrado, leave other counties to go to Nimba County to have some time off, maybe to see Monimba, maybe to see Montokate, maybe to see Yikipa, maybe to go to Gompa, which is Ganta, and other cities in Nimba. They will have to say, oh, I want to eat GB. The whole day I talk about Nimba GB. That is why stereotyping is something that we have to be careful with. You know, when you stereotype certain people, either negatively or positively, it gets its own effect. So a lot of people will say, look, as soon as I get in Nimba, they say the first thing we're going to do is to go to the GB shop. All right. So this morning, we love to say good morning to all of you. We are resuming the major Nimba GB show this morning, which is June 1st. And by the grace of God, with the support from you all, we can have this program on. At the major GB show, we discuss education, we discuss creativity, we discuss entertainment, we discuss sports, of course, politics, agriculture, religious issue, social issue, entrepreneurship, one and all. So it's not going to be, but this is the first day. And because of that, we are giving you the opportunity that you will be able to call in and tell us this morning as you are getting prepared to get out. What is on your mind? As you're lying down on your bed and getting ready to go to work this morning, to go to maybe your construction site, to go on the hustle, as we can call it in Liberia, on the everyday hustle. What is on your mind? What are you thinking about? What do you intend to do today, June 1st? The month of June, have you make a plan? It is a Father's month. We love to say welcome to all of you who have joined in. Like Darius K. Biago, he said, keep up the good work. We appreciate, dear brother. We appreciate you a lot. And we have G. Adonis Goisa. He said, I want to see justice, the creation of jobs opportunity, and equal distribution of the national cake, regardless of your social, political, and tribal association. Yes, that is something that drives us through. So let's take this first caller. Let's take this first person who's on the line. Good morning, caller.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Bowie.
Okay. Yeah, so for the benefit of those who are listening to us live on Nimba D9 TV on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and on www.onenimbahouse.com, can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, for better introduction, my name is Marcus Congo, and I do join you from the state country capital, Oromia.
Good. So Marcus, which part of Nimba you are from, by the way?
And we are here from Young National Statutory District, to be precise, National Administrative District.
Okay, good. Have you eaten your GB this morning?
My TV is getting ready, and I'll try to carry it on the table.
Good. So, what we want to understand before you make your point this morning is that, Marcus, why is it that when we gather to eat GB in Nimba, we all, be a minister, be a pastor, be a doctor, whoever, when we wash our hands, we all put our hands in the same pan. At that point, what are we talking about?
Well, I think we are doing that, in order to prove, to ourselves, based on our own understanding, to prove that, we love one another, to just prove togetherness or unity.
Prove together on unity.
Yeah.
Wow, that is good. So Dr. Kwayeke Yuwa is here. He said that's a great venture. That you're going to call in this morning, Dr. Kwayeke, and tell us whether you have eaten your GB. But Marcus, as you prepared yourself to go out this morning, what is on your mind? What is getting to you? What are you going to get involved with today? After you have eaten your GB, after you are thinking about unity, you are thinking about progress. What's on your mind this morning before we take leave of you? We'll listen to you 1 minute.
Yeah, I think what on my mind, what I'm going to do today is I'm leaving, this morning from my house, to go to my office, the office of the Gregor, representative of Nimba Electoral District number 9. So we are going there, to have some plan, to have some plan, about our district, maybe by next week we'll be going back, to the district. So, and from there we'll be going to, I will be going personally to Mr. Godan's residence to see myself to have some discussion together, today as relate to some information that I gathered from Bob.
Okay, good.
I'll be very calling in and I inform I will go in today, and I'll be going in.
Okay, Marcus. So thank you for joining the Major Nimba GB show. But our audio is clear from your side, right?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, so you can send our greetings to your family this morning.
All right. I just want to say hi to my entire family members, especially by because I left them almost doing the 2 weeks down. I left them, and so I just want to say hi, to them, and I guess I will, by and especially my group, they are all together. I guess so. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and have your GB in peace, Marcus.
Thank you ever so much.
Okay, so that was the voice of Marcus Gonglo. He is from Glazopie. He said, when we come together to eat GB, we think about unity. We think about peace. Because this morning, we're getting ready. As we're going out, when you go to the food shop, the first thing a Nimba man will ask for is, do you have GB? That is our trademark. But it brings unity. It brings love. It brings development. It brings a lot of things to us. So we'll go around the country, and then we will talk with our correspondents to know exactly what is unfolding in some parts of Nimba. We are going, for instance, to our reporter in Bao, Nimba County, and Alex is there in Bao, Nimba County. So we've been joined by our contributor from Bao City, Nimba County. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Okay, your name and for the benefit of those who may not know who is calling.
Well, thank you so much. My name is Alexander D. Duojina, and I work for Radio Zoga.
Okay, so welcome to the first edition, the June 1st edition of Major Nimba GB show. And we'd like to say thank you for being the first reporter to report on this show this morning from Bam. Have you eaten your GB, for instance?
Well, thank you so much. That one name with the Nimbarian verse song. When say Yako Nimba Yasi, it's all about our Nimba Dimba. The tablet I was talking about, that is the original tablet that we have. Before 5:30 we had to join, we were talking about, breakfast or the Sumoni show before we can start to talk. So it's quite sure.
Okay, good. But what is amazing is that I've been informed, which we will be doing some facts finding, that the GB that can sleep is the best one.
Yeah, that's a major issue. See, for me, I even left the one you call Fufu, you got very soft. So the one is the one I can sleep. I want to be very thicker indeed. And when you put it bounce by, your way one another. That's the kind of GB way that we love in Nimba, especially. But that one is called, Fufu. When I saw someone and said, not Fufu, we didn't Nimba there. For us who believe in that, maybe for the pastor people who believe in that Dumba.
Okay, good. So just in case you join us and we are just tuned in, this is Nimba D9 TV. This medium is owned and operated by the One Nimba House Media Incorporated. We are live today on Nimba D9 TV on Facebook, Nimba D9 TV on YouTube, Nimba D9 TV on Twitter, Nimba D9 TV on www.onenimbahouse.com. But Alex, thanks for joining us from Bound City, Nimba County. But by the way, how is Bound this morning?
Well, we give God the grace, but it's pretty fun this morning, and we know that everything is okay. By the grace of God, as the day break, we see ourselves, the atmosphere condition is very fine on the side.
Okay, as we have always done with the Around Nimba broadcast that comes our way every day, 1 to 1:45. We want to do same with the Major GB show, saying it's a morning show to be able to inform our citizens as they are getting outside. They will know exactly what is unfolding Those in the diaspora, when they wake up and watch the video, they will know exactly if, for instance, they want to send money to people inbound, they will know exactly what to do and all of that. What is the US rate, for instance, inbound?
Thank you so much. Currently, U.S. rate here, the teaching rate, the normal teaching rate now, from 160 to 165, 168. Yeah, it's not just stable. Yeah, 165, 163, it depends. Why you want to change, you want to get it from somebody, just, average around 60, from 68 down up, just that kind of way, this feeling.
Wow. So, what is the price of a 25 kg bag of rice? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, exactly. It's sold for 3,200 LD.
Okay, so inbound is 3,200 LD. So, wow. How about the price of gasoline? A gallon of gasoline, how much does it cost inbound?
Yeah, gas to where we can get a higher quantity from Sorry Business Center, which is a higher promoter in the city, is sold for $850, while other dealers take it around for 900, 940, 900, just like that.
Wow, so maybe you could get to Ansu and say he should be a sponsor of around Nimba or maybe the major GB show.
Yeah, Ansu is a major producer of gas in Zoga, especially other people come from the Booyah of Zoga compressor or Zoga start from here all the way to Butu. So Zoga is the health area in Ban City where compressor all the way to Butu and put it there.
Okay, good. So you got to get to Ansu and tell him, say, look, Ansu, we can promote your business on Nimba Dina TV, and then you could be a sponsor of one of our programs out of the Iran Nimba and all of that. But can you give us a general update as a media practitioner? What do you hear from people before they leave of you?
Regarding the practice or what?
Just regarding the general way of life, for instance. What do you sometimes hear from people as it relates to life activities?
Well, thank you so much that I have a program on the station, Radio Zoga, I call Issue of Concern. That program always comes from 4 to 5 every morning. Let me say Tuesday morning and Thursday morning. Today on the breakfast show, on our show called Issue of Concern. What are some of the burning issue? Other people call, they say we are out of security, and according to some of them, the government report, like the rest said, people should be their own security. And so too again, when it comes to the health center, other people say they go there where it's government facilities. Some people even when they say they pay 4,000 for check on other fees where it's not supposed to be. So I think that what is their own way of thinking is that you get rid of the government. Because the government is not doing well for them, doing selling government. According to them, there are a lot of budget, allocated to rural health center, but this time around everything has been cut down. So they are looking at it coming to 2023, they are aiming to, on city government. So these are some of the few from the citizens come with our issue of concern. What is concern? What concerns them? What is the burning issue? And so how to do it, pregnant women going to school. There are some of the concern raised this morning. It's not good when you are pregnant, stay home. It's not good for pregnant women to be in the midst of the students. Those are some of the issues people raising this. Concern when we talk about concern legislation, it's a variety of issues. People talk about politics, talk about health, talk about education. So those are some of the views we can get from people here on the council, the program issue of concern every Tuesday morning from 4 to 5 and every Thursday morning from 4 to 5.
Wow, that is very interesting, honestly, because they are taking health, which is a word, which is supposed to be a word, because good health is wholeness. They're taking that very key among all, that indeed a health status, they go to medical places, they don't have the treatment and all of that. But thank you, Ellis, except that you want to tell us something that we did not touch.
Well, thank you so much. It's quite, interesting. We hope to get to you another time. That's the morning show. It's not bad. So just step by step, there are a lot of issues to be discussed, but we cannot just conclude within this hour.
You're right. And we will be looking forward to you from the chat room for your discussion. All of that. Thank you and greetings to your family. Tell your family thank you for allowing you to do all this voluntary work that you're doing, which of course I know there's no pay for. May God bless you and give you good health and continue to give you wisdom as you serve your people, Alex.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much. So that was Alex Luo. He is our reporter there in Ban Nimba County. So you can also do same. You can also call and be a part of this conversation. You can call this morning and be a part of this conversation. You can call us and be a part of the major Nimba GB show this morning. We'd like to say thank you to all of you who have tuned in, wherever you have tuned in from. Call us this morning and tell us what is on your mind. Have you eaten GB? Are you getting ready to go for your GB? It is time that you call. What is on your mind? What is on your mind on this first day of June? What are you about to do? What are you thinking about? What is concerning you? What do you sit and think about? What do you want to do? You hearing from the people about that indeed the issue of health is their concern. They are not getting no medical treatment whenever they get to the various health facilities, and all those are happening. So we want to say welcome again to all of you who have just tuned in. This is the program called Major Nimba GB Show. GB is Nimba's staple food that we eat, that we come around, we prepared collectively. When the men are palming it, the women preparing the soup, we sit on our mat, we sit around our tables and get our food, have some good time together, and make sure that we move ahead with unity, peace, and development. When you are eating together, you share the best of conversation in a positive manner. All right. So people don't go to eat together and they thinking negatively. They are collectively thinking about, look, what can I do? For instance, what different can I bring to the table? What can I do as a citizen? What can I do to making sure that my community can be one of the clean communities? What can I do that I can join hands with people to clean around our hand pump that is so bushy and dirty? What can we do to fix the hand pump that we're not fetching water in? What can we do to get involved with agricultural activity, community farming? What can we do? What are we doing? The government will never do all. No government will do all. It is incumbent on you, me, and everyone else to get involved with community development. It is incumbent of us to do that. So on this background is why we had this program. Major Nimba GB Show is going to be coming your way every Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. But at 7 a.m. this morning, we're going to be taking news. We're going to be taking news from ELBC, and we're going to be listening to you. The numbers to call to participate on this show is here. These are the numbers to call. So if you want to call, you can call us on 0776 572019 or 0886 693625. All right, call and form a part of the conversation this morning. Call us and tell us what is on your mind the first day of June. Today is the first day of June. Today is the beginning of Father's month. People, churches will turn out to celebrate fathers, to celebrate their parents. But what is it that is on your mind? What is it that you want to do? What is it that you look forward to? This is the time to call. So we'd like to say welcome to all of you to this broadcast. This is the June 1st edition of the program, Major Nimba GB Show. GB is our food, and you can weigh in and tell us what is it that you intend to do as we move forward. So we're going to be going to our reporters in hearing from them. Like we told you, we're going to get to them. We're going to allow you to also do same. So good morning to all of you and welcome to the show. You can talk about what is on your mind this morning. You can tell us what is it that you intend to do. You can tell us what is it that you look forward to. And we love to say happy birthday to all those who celebrating a birthday on today. And this is very important for all of us. This is good that we have entered the month of June. We pray for peace. We pray for development. We pray for love. We pray for your continuance favor from God, that God will continue to be with all of us. And indeed, it is a wonderful time. So it is a time to call in this morning. It is a time to participate on the show. It is a time to reach out here and tell us exactly uh, on this first day what is it that you intend to do and all of that. We're going to Seneca, Nimba County, and we're going to be talking with our reporter there to tell us how is Seneca and how things going there. Has he gotten his GB? So the significance of GB, we're going to be talking about it. We will talk to our reporter from Seneca this morning. He's now on the line. Melish Ball is on the line this morning. Good morning, Melish.
Good morning. So,
What exactly have you joined us from?
I'm currently speaking to you from Fangalo Street resident in San Cole.
Okay, this is the first edition, the June 1st edition of the major Nimba GB show. And we'd love to say happy Father's Month to all of you fathers. It might not be that you should have a child, but your role in society could make you as a father. But by the way, have you eaten your GB mileage?
Not actually this morning, still going for two things. Sure,
Okay. But mileage, why is it that when we gather to eat GB, no matter of your status in life, you will wash your hands, put your hand in the same soup, and all of you start to eat together. What does that signify?
we grew up, we made that system. We can consider it as a tradition, where in other counties they have a particular soup or food that people are also glued to. And likewise in Nimba County, similar thing is also done with the GB. And we grew up with people doing the same thing. So it is a means where people go together and share the food together in one condition. So it is just a tradition in Nimba County.
Okay, so Melish Post to speed. What is the US rate now in Seneca Nimba County?
US rate is 167, 166. If you are carrying low US, you'll be given a rate of 170 currency.
Wow. So that is good. And how about a bag of 25 kg rice?
Bag of rice is still in 3,000. It's in 3,150, 3,200. That's the price of rice currently.
Okay, do you have any idea on the price of a gallon of gasoline or a gallon of fuel?
Gas is 900 or something 850 currently here in Senegal.
Okay, so Melish, just you can put us to speed about activities in Senegal this morning before we take leave of you.
Well, Senegal is not bad. The Nimba University just ended our graduation, and most of the graduates are now welcome in society to start work, and there are now new people in society. So, and yesterday to a farmers where the Solidarity in collaboration with Nimba University Agriculture Team, that is the Nimba Business Incubation Period, they were able to give, after their tutoring of students for weeks now, they were able to give the $1,000. I said, if you have to go and start a business, entrepreneurship, to start his business, and the girl also won the second place, taking a $1,500, and the last winner got $1,000. After they have gone into the competition in the business presentation plan, and they're going to be presented as 3% came out of 10%, 3% emerged as first winner, second winner, and third winner. Yesterday, at the Nimba University campus.
Wow. So that is good. So that will also be motivating to other students to do more in making sure to win some of these grants, right?
Yes.
Great. Okay, so Melish, thank you so much. Of course, you're going to be having you have done an exclusive investigation about some financial aid to students and all of that. So yeah, we'll leave you to be able to handle that. But again, we want to say thank you for joining us this morning.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So that was Melish Ball from Senecola in Nimba County. So wherever you tune in, we'd like to say a very pleasant good morning to all of you. Good night, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are joining us from around the world. It's a beautiful way to say yes, welcome, welcome, and welcome to all of you. So we're going to take a musical break, and then we will be anticipating your calls. So the numbers to call this morning on the June 1st edition of the Nimba GB show are 0776 572019 or 0886 693625. Tell us, call us and tell us what is on your mind. What do you intend to do this morning? What are your plans for the month? What is it burning you? And how do you intend to solve it? Because when things are burning you, you must be able to work, praying to God to have it solved. All right. So, welcome again. It is important that all of us, it is incumbent on us. Government will have to set the standard for our living, but it is equally incumbent on all of us to be able to reach out. It is incumbent on all of us to get involved with community self-help initiatives. So we'd like to say good morning to the people of Nimba County Electoral District number 9 in Nimba County. Good morning to Representative Johnson N. Guayclo and his entire citizens of Bidoru, Blinlo, Zenla, Do, Mesano. Good morning to all of you there. And good morning to the people of Nimba County Electoral District number 8, headed by Representative Larry Nyokwe. We love to say good morning to all of you there. Share this live broadcast. This is Nimba D9 TV. This is where we come up to serve you, to give you information that you can go to bed with, to give you information that can be able to set up your day in the right mood, in getting involved with community development. Of course, we will be doing a lot more on the show. At some point, we're going to be out there in the field to talk to the ordinary Liberian people. At some point, we're going to be out there to talk to the ordinary Libyans. We're going to be to the GB shop, for instance, to talk to some of the people. So we love to say happy birthday to all those who celebrating their birthdays on today and birthday in this month of June. My friend and brother Joseph K. Miller from India says, good afternoon from my end. Please drop the WhatsApp number. I'm doing that right now. I'm doing that right away, Jojo. The WhatsApp number can be right now before they can hold me content. Yeah, Joseph Melo. Joseph K. Melo. He's in India. He is doing well in his education. Today is the birthday of Adonis Melo, and we'd like to say happy birthday to you, dear brother. So I'm dropping the WhatsApp number real quick. Joe, I'm dropping it real quick here now. Under here, I'm dropping it. So this is a WhatsApp number to call. So just in case you are out there and want to call on the show, this is the WhatsApp number to call. I'm pinning now. Is I'm pinning it right now on the screen here, and that you can call and form part of the conversation. Good morning to all of you, wherever you join us from. This is the first June 1st edition of the Major Nimba GB show, and we are extremely excited that we can be able to be here to serve you. That is the passion that we carry. So not everything, sometimes we're going to be doing politics, and all of that. So the WhatsApp number is on the screen. It's +231 778 0704 070604. That is the WhatsApp number right there. So let's take this music here, and then we are with your calls. So we're still going around the country, we're still going around Nimba, talking to our correspondents, talking to our reporters on the prices of some local commodities, including the US rate. How much is it now from their end? So it's between 168, 167 in Bound City, Nimba, the same in Senecoli, and all of that. So yes, there was an agriculture fair in Senecoli that, of course, schools of people, students benefited from some grants based on the business plan that they presented. Thanks to solidarity for all that they're doing, and that is good. So of course, uh just to Bobby Davis said, following from Seclipia. Thank you so much, just to. That is good. Keep on sharing. If you eating your GB, it is your time to call 0776 572019. 0776 572019. 0776 572019 is the number to call from wherever you are. You can join us by calling us on 0776 572019. On the Lone Star is 0886 693625. On Monday, every Monday, we're going to be live on Radio Voice of Yahweh Messinot there in Zikepa, Nimba County. But today, we're live on Nimba Dina TV on Facebook, Nimba Dina TV on YouTube, Nimba Dina TV on Twitter, and Nimba Dina TV on www.onenimbahouse.com. So, yes, we are here, and would like to say welcome. Welcome to all of you, wherever you have joined us from. It is a beautiful way to say a very pleasant good morning to you. Good afternoon to our dear brother and friend, Joseph K. Miller, who is way there in India. And happy birthday to all. So, I think he's trying to call. So let me try to reach out to some of those people who are trying to call us. Yeah, he was trying to call on. So let me try to do this, and call this number and see. Okay, so maybe he's going to call. So yes, the numbers to call are there. So +231 778 070604 is the number to call. So of course, you can call and form a part of the conversation this morning. We'd love to say welcome to all of you, wherever you are joining us from. This is Nimba D9 TV. This is where our services are beyond word. This is where we are. Good evening, good morning, good night to the people of Seclipia, in Seclipia, Nimba County, around the world, and their representative, Representative Roger S.W.Y. Doma. Good morning to the people of District Number 6. Their representative is Tuan Glikia. John N. Sonkale is joining us. He said he's watching us from Unification City, Maigibi County. Thank you, John. But you can also call to tell us what's on your mind this morning, John. What is it? Have you eaten your GB? Are you going to Unification Town to look for your GB, John? So those are things that we look forward to hearing. What is on your mind this morning, for instance? John Sangade is a medical practitioner, and it is a beautiful way to say good morning to all of you in district number 6. Good morning to all of you in district number 5, Representative Koga and his people there. Good morning to all of you in district number 4, Gompu Kagon and his citizens. Good morning to all of you in district number 3. That is Mr. Harrison Luo is here. Not Harrison Luo, but Harrison Liwei Sanwi Lebo is here. He's going to be one of our contributors from Australia. He's watching us from Australia. Big brother, you can call us on the WhatsApp to just weigh in. Good morning to the people of district number 3, represented by Representative Pharmacist Joseph Nyansonwabe. So this is the program. This is the first edition of the program called the Major Nimba GB Show. This is where we come to discuss unity, peace, and development, and what is on your mind, for instance. So let's take this musical break. And Brother Sanwi, I want to call you just to weigh in and tell us a little bit. We have a caller on the line. Good morning, caller.
Okay, so good morning to you, my boss man, and good afternoon from my end. My name is Joseph K. Miller. I call from India.
Wow. They pay to bookman. My man, good afternoon from us too. Good morning from us. Good evening. Good night. But you welcome to the Major Nimba GB show. And have you eaten your GB this afternoon in India?
So thank you very much. The unfortunate situation here is it's not just easy to get GB here like it is in Liberia or Nimba. So we normally travel to Delhi, to the capital, and then from where we are to Delhi is almost 8 hours drive before we can have access to GB and stuff like that. So it's not just like that in the morning. It's not very easy to get it. And now we are taking our final test.
Wow. So just in case you have joined us and wondering, this is the program called Major Nimba GP Show. This is the June 1st edition. And today is an open mic discussion for you all to interact with us. We to interact with you on what is on your mind and all of that. But, so how much do you pay, for instance, from where you are to Delhi?
So what's happening here to admit, India is one of the countries when we talk about transportation, government is actually doing well because government provides buses for its citizens. So obviously they have the bus services and they have train running from all states. Any hour you want to travel. So, for instance, if you want to travel to Delhi and then you want to go by train, you can pay, like, if you want to ride the general class, you can pay 130 rupees.
So that would be the how much in US dollar or like in US dollar?
Okay, so there's 130 rupees. The current rate is 18. So you divide by 18, it's $1.62. $1.06.
So $1.06 on an 8 hours drive from where you are to Delhi is the transportation fare in a train.
Yeah, in a train.
Wow.
So if you want to go by AC class, like you pay $250, like from 200 to 500, 600, like that. And then if you decide to go by bus, you're going to pay for because they have those seats where you can just sit up and they have another compartment where you can just pay for it and just wait. Like you have your room, you have bed, you just go and lie down there. So if you are sitting or you pay 500, in some buses you pay 350, and then if you want to rest yourself, you pay 700, 800 AC class. So that's how it is. And then what we have like taxi service, like where Gamen will be running for passengers, although it's not like that here. you get to the major cities, because those major cities have the Uber services.
Yes.
So it is almost like the cab service in Liberia.
You're right.
But this one, you can just book. You just
book online.
On the app, you just on the app and put
your address and everything.
Yeah, because automatically the Google Map will capture your current location.
And it will come straight
to you. Only have to put your destination. Once you put your destination, the app will automatically do the calculation of your travel, how much you're supposed to pay. And then you will see it on the app, and then you can find a ride. The driver will come to your location and pick you up and carry you to Delhi.
Wow.
Your destination. Once you reach to your destination, you pay them either online or you pay them from your pocket.
Thank you so much, Joseph. Thank you, Joseph. So that is Joseph K. Miller. He is joining us from.
And lastly,
no, you are not finished yet. We are still with you. Don't worry. So just in case you are joining us, like Darwin Noor has joined us from Washington D.C. this morning. We'd love to say welcome. This is the June 1st edition of the major Nimba GP show. This show comes your way every 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. in the morning from Monday to Fridays. And we love to say happy Father's Day to all of you. But Joseph K. Miller is calling us this afternoon on his WhatsApp from India, and where he is studying at the moment. And we love to say happy Father's Day to you, Joseph, and all other fathers. But Joseph, sometimes we go in the morning in Nimba and get around the GB shop, and all of us buy our GB. Sometimes we are three-fold and buy our GB and join hands. No matter your status in life, no matter who you are, maybe superintendent, senator, representative, as soon as we get to the GB shop, we buy our GB. If we buy it in group, we all going to put our hands together. What does that signify to us in terms of unity?
So, in a very nutshell, that signifies unity, like you said.
Okay.
And it also brings about togetherness. Because see, the act of sharing together is very cardinal and important to our existence as human beings. Because see, that togetherness that you see over there, where we go to the GB shop, like you see 4 persons together, 5 sharing in the same pen, right? That togetherness and unity are going to go, it's going to carry us far away.
Wow.
Like we travel from Liberia to India. See, we that are from Nimba, whenever we meet, the first discussion is how we normally share together, how we normally swallow GB together, and then from there, before we even start to discuss different things. So I strongly believe that should be practiced at all times, because it brings about togetherness, it brings about unity, and then we keep the brotherhood because we are together.
Okay, today is the birthday of Chairman, the 2 times winning chair of Nimba County Trophy, Adonis Mena, who happens to be the CEO of Marcoin business, gas, petroleum business across Nimba. You like to reach out to say happy birthday to him?
So thank you very much for affording me the opportunity. Let me first say happy Father's Day to Adonis David Miller.
Okay.
And a happiest birthday to him. I'm saying happy Father's Day because Adonis is one young person that I would say that is doing well. Because when I talk about doing well, it takes a man of his age to take care of all of your family people and stay here to friends. It takes very few people to do that, because I'm a living example to
all of the good he has been doing. Can you imagine from high school, taking me from Mela Village, going to high school, graduating from high school, going to the university in Liberia, leaving Liberia, coming to India. There is no father support, no mother support, exclusively Adonis David Melo with few friends. I'm able to live here, and as we speak now, by 2022 August, I was able to complete my first MBA. Now, by July, maybe the 28th or 27th, I'll be graduating with a postgraduate diploma in supply chain management.
Wow.
So he's a father. He's not just a brother, he's a father. So happy birthday again, brother. I do love you. And like the boy writer always say, the light is always at the end of the tunnel. So I am almost at the end. The light is about to shine.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The big man. the big man.
I didn't tell something is very important.
Yeah, please do quickly leave of you.
This morning by 6 o'clock, the Indian government instructed the police to go after students, African, international students without a valid document.
Wow.
See, other students graduated 2020, 2021, and then they are still in India without any valid document. So the greater now that is around Delhi, the Delhi Bell. Most of our students were arrested this morning.
Most of our Liberian students?
Yeah, few Liberians some
with other nationals.
Yes, they were arrested by the police 6 o'clock this morning. And then from the information I gather is this exercise will continue the whole of India. So students with visa problem, there's a document as a rule. Is student, if students call their parents back home for money to be able to get that document, I think it's prudent enough that they pay attention to them because the government is actually serious about this. And I will share with you.
Yeah, please do.
The document from the Indian government.
Okay.
The letter written this morning by the student union government for all Liberians in India. I will share it with your WhatsApp group.
Yeah, please just share right away that we can be able to start to talk. So just before we take leave for you, for instance, when they are arrested in that form and manner, do they deport them or what do they do?
Yeah, so I cannot really say exactly what they will do, but for what I do know, they have been deporting some Nigerians. I think a few months back we saw some Nigerians on the internet crying for their government to help them. So automatically they deport you. But if in this arrest, your case will be different. Like some of them are into drugs. Some Nigerians here are into drugs.
Wow.
So if they arrest you in that funny manner, automatically, because any crime you commit here, you have to bear the punishment in India. Automatically they will judge you and they will have you jail.
Wow.
After that jail term before they can take you to the country.
Okay, thank you so much, Joseph K. Miller, for joining us this afternoon, and have a wonderful day as we move on. Okay, so that was Joseph K. Miller there. He's telling us that those who that documents, those students, those nationals who that documents have expired in India and that are not in school, that are just there, their documents have expired. The Indian government has started to arrest them. The student leadership there is also trying to intervene and all of that. So he's going to share the document with us from India, and that we too can start to share it. I believe our government of Liberia, through the Ministry of Education, though some of these students went there on their own, not through the Ministry of Education. But this is the program called Major Nimba GB Show. Tell us today, it is your time for us to hear from you as it relates to what's on your mind. What do you think? Okay, Joseph has just shared us the information here from India. So we just getting those information on our screen now here. And wow, this is oh wow. Okay, so we're gonna publish this, and then maybe it's going to be a way to bring a breakthrough. But let's take this musical break for some we level.
Shano yawo Nimba Pia Anyina bo nyiremo.
Let's go, everybody so quick, let's go. Let's go, no que kenga, let's go. Oh, me. Let's go, melody, mama, we say yo, le. Pakepa mirando, pakepa mere wan kleo, pakepa mire yo de cada crudebe, me manda pa un pinye. Ya kenewe, bakbeko keko kenewe. Ya gbare so kwide se o. Beli kene bona, yela ya kemba, gbale so kwide se o. Mine ka kenewe, papa ko keko kenewe. Ya gbare so kwide se o. Zayo le.
Kwa kumpele sera peda como pesa kala da den na kakala ke mia kai kala. The way you looking, jala butter cooking, no monkey can take you from me. Let me be your king, so you can be my queen. I'm not joking. Assemble. Luna pele padam, I would have been so. Masami level and wake care. They're going to my country. This year, Bobo in your care, you mess up. Jeans were great. Yeah.
Let me now. Come in now. Mega disiboga ponazia. Mega gosiboga ponazia. Kakwe yega kenu webo. Ya gbare so kwide se o.
So if you are just joining us this morning, we'd like to say a very, very pleasant good morning. Welcome to the first day of June 1st, 2023. We have 131 more days to go.
Let's go. Everybody so quick,
general and presidential elections.
Let's go. No que kenga, let's go.
Whenever you join us.
Let's go. Melody, mama, we.
Good morning, Good morning, Wewazwa. Good morning, Yahweh. Good morning, Belligan. Good morning, Sugar. Good morning, Semicolor.
Kaku baby, bende.
This is Nimba. This is the morning
with the piso.
If you are not and this is why we're so strong. This is why, because we always think about who. This is why Nimba is fast.
No way, Malambe. No way, Malambe. Consider them new.
We love to say this is why we do. In serving you, this is our passion to serve you at our extra time.
Lesi gona niyo, gosile la niyo, ayo le. Se malemo, ya malemo, lesi gona niyo, ayo le. Naka pogo lesre badon. Naka pogo le bibado. Naka le mi yensedo.
are watching the broadcast and that one on and you found whether you're watching us this good morning to you. Maybe you might be in Australia, harvesting wife and we level. Maybe you might be in Senegal, all unification trying maybe you might be in Sacramento, just to Bobby David. Love to say good morning. It might be our friend and brother Joseph Kimela, who's way there in India. It is now afternoon hours to them. Love to say good morning to all of you. Sorry we could not bring you news for ELBC. We want to do that tomorrow morning. Remember, this is your time to call in. Tomorrow we'll have to do it. We'll have it this year. Remember, we'll have 100 general and presidential elections. Mary Rose Jacob is watching us from the FDA community in Monserrato. So we're going to take the music down. We're going to take this music down and say good morning to all of you. Good morning to the people of Nimba. You might be in Senecole. You might be in Yikipa. You might be in Sakimpa. You might be in Kample, wherever you are. We love to say this is our extra activity. This is what we love to do. This is how we feel we can contribute our services, our quota. Like this morning, we did not know that the Indian government was now arresting students who don't have valid documents. And they are just in India. And you cannot just be in other people's country. All right. So they have started arresting them now. They have arrested some Liberians who don't have valid documents in India. So we'll be posting that information very shortly. But Mary Rose J. Yuma has joined us. She says she's watching us on the FDA community. It's a great job. Thank you so much. We appreciate all of you who continue to commend us because without no pay, it is very difficult. Early in the morning, 6 o'clock, sometimes in the afternoon, the reporters are all there making sure to give you information from Nimba and other parts of Liberia. We would love to give it thumbs up to our team out there. Uriah Gua Jr., I'm calling you shortly from Seclepie. We want to know exactly what is happening in Seclepie as we about to close this broadcast. We want to know, for instance, what's going on in Seclepie. How are things there in Seclepie? So Uriah, we calling you very, very shortly to give us update from Seclepie, Nimba County. Of course, you are following the broadcast live from Seclepie, but we'd love to say good morning to all of you, wherever you are joining us from. This is your program, Major Nimba GB Show. Remember, we love to hear from you what is on your mind on this June 1st. This is the month of Father's Day. We've been joined by our reporter, very strong man, the man who's always breaking the news from Central Nimba, Seclepie, Nimba County. Good morning, Uriah Gua Jr.
Yeah, good morning, fellow listeners, and good morning to all of you in Media Land this morning.
Uriah, how is Seclepie this morning?
Well, Secretary is fine. As we are looking around at the political atmosphere of Secretary, it seems to get better again day by day as we are looking at all of the supporters of all the Senator or all the political parties within District Number 7. Secretary is getting better, not like before, wherein people were fighting each other. You no longer hear all those things in Secretary, but rather you hear about peace and you hear nothing about fighting again in Secretary.
And this is because of the advocacy. This is because of your effort. This is because of the stakeholders. And this is the decency of democracy. But Uriah, this is the June 1st edition of Major Nimba GB Show. And you are the second reporter this morning. The first was from Bound, our brother and friend Alexander N. So Uriah, we will drill you real quick. You have to tell us, have you eaten your GB this morning?
in our culture, and we have to do it But realistically, I haven't eaten or swallowed energy this morning. But I just waking up from bed, trying to make my way to get one or two things to be done.
Good. So Uriah, sometimes I like to understand whenever 2, 3 gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen gather together to get that GB, they all wash their hands and then put their hands in the same soup in the same pan and start to eat together. At that point, what comes to your mind if you have ever done that?
Firstly, it indicates unity. It indicates that we Nimbarians, we are always together, and we always do things together because it is only those that united will stay free and put their hands together in a same thing to eat. So it actually indicates that we Nimbarians, we are united and we are one Nimba.
Wow. Okay, Ural, just put us to speed. What is the current U.S. rate in Cyclopia Nimba County?
Well, on the UA rate level is actually growing day by day.
Mm-hmm.
As you may be aware, UA rate is around 168 to 169 in Cyclopia. And when it comes to gasoline, gasoline bottle was in 200, but it's now in 220, 230. It just coming on day by day.
Wow. So what could be the price of the 25 kg bag of rice? You have any idea?
25 kg bags of rice was in something like 3,002. For let me again, 3,005, 3,006. And we are surprised that it's just going up, and I think we need an intervention again of the National Police like before, wherein they try to give some tough time to those who are making it right price very difficult for us. So I think again we need an intervention of the National Police or the local government.
Okay. So well, maybe with the not touch something that you want to put us to speed with, you can let us know.
Not too much. I just want to say thanks so much for all of the efforts. I want to say thanks to all of our listeners and all of our followers who always at Nimba TV, who trust in us in the services. And I want to say thanks to everybody. That's all from my end for Central Nimba.
Thank you so much. So our sister Eunice Davis is watching us from Australia. We'd love to say good day to all of you. But this is a me.
Shano yawo Nimba Pia.
So this is the food that makes us strong. This is the food that makes us
Mama,
we bring the morning tonight to Harry. Growth and development of our
Mineka kenewe, papa koke kenewe, ayamane so kuideso. Zayo
Wakumpilepele, serapena como pesa kalada na kakaleke. Mia kaikala kakale. The way you looking, jele butter cooking, no monkey can take you from me. Let me be your king, so you can be my queen. I'm not joking. Assemble. Walunepele, I would have picked up. Masami level and wing care. They're going to my country.
We are very happy to have all
in your care. You jeans were great. Yeah.
Let me now. Come in now. Mega desigoga ponasia. Mega desigoga ponasia. Kape yega kenu mebo. Yega kenu mebo. Yega mane so sweet.
Morning to the people of Nimba country. Good morning to the people of Liberia. Good morning to the people of the world. It is Father's month. Happy Father's Day to all of the fathers. It might be those who are there in the life.
Let's go.
Good morning to the people of one country, 4.5. Well,
Mama way, on the way.
So we're going to bring the music down and come by later, but we going to now we have barely how many more minutes to go? Yeah, we still have a few more minutes to go. We're going up to 8 a.m. this morning. But remember, this is the Major Nimba GP show. Wherever you joined us from, all we need you to do is to hit the share button on your phone, on your television stream. We're live on YouTube on Nimba D9 TV. This is the beauty of technology. We are making use out of that. And we are not just into this media business. We also do general construction. So just in case you need your construction work to be done, contact Nimba D9 TV. We are legally registered with the government of Liberia, and we also do loan service as well. And those are different services we do. We do logistics. You know, maybe you're having situation with your vehicle and all of the time, and there's no good place to have a service. Whenever you service it, it's breaking down on you. Count on us. We can give you that quality service. Okay. So we're here to serve you. Maybe you need for your date for someone to do your research work or to collect data for you. Just count on us. We have researchers here. We are here to serve you. So yeah, we are conglomeration of professional, young people, and this is a Liberian-owned business, and it's owned and operated by the One Nimba House Media Incorporated, which is why our website is www.onenimbahouse.com. Click on that and you will find us. We're live on YouTube as well. My name is Ambassador Edmond Wolake. I'm here this morning. This program is called Major Nimba GB Show. GB is Nimbayan staple food. GB is when anybody who's heading to Nimba, the first thing they're thinking about is to go get a bowl of GB. How it is and all of that. It's a very decent food that is prepared. And whenever you eat it, trust me, you never go. So we are having some background noise. We are sorry about that. But again, so we are having some background noise. We are very sorry. But again, we'd love to say welcome to the show. And today is a time to call in. So the numbers to call are on the screen. We pin it on the screen. And all you would need to do is to just do that. But let's take, for instance, the ferry. There's a ferry now.
Lilo mien, sena mien, meslo mien, ka todo, kwanu sieke kwelu kewo, lina kesie, kete kama, ta gwi mi abele we be, dego yo kai desi. Le me regina me fe, ka suna me. Di kolo mo to die.
Ayo lele record, sweet sound.
Musika komplamo, musineka komplamo, rekula kemya. Prela jo pega suo, musinga komplamo, nesto mono komplamo, rekula kemya. Oris way kasu ina me, dedobia. Rekula kemya. Musinga komplamo, sena mono komplamo, rekula kemya. Ndo boka kwamo, rekula kemya. Ma anita beriga su sona TV mega su wekula kepia o pero se won te ka su Ku kaka komplamo, wekula gebia kaka komplamo, wekula gebia kaka komplamo, wekula gebia. Emo si bawi kasu, moto si kwano ila, to bena yi komplamo, Mose Zulu kasu yi. Wekula mopia o, to kemile komplamo, wekula sopia kole. Ero tante tan, amega su. Wekula kopi le lete mon maison di. Je ce temps lete mon kopi le.
So, for instance, that is a ferry that is currently crossing vehicles in Bingland over the St. John River to Nimba from Bomb County, and it's safe, it is good, it makes your work or your distance. If you're traveling to the southeast, it makes it very, very easy for you to go wherever you want to go. So, good morning to the people of District Number 9. Good morning to Representative Johnson and Guayclo and his citizens out there. So, let's go to Tapatan and get some details from our Tapatan reporter Jimmy Koya. And we're making it a day. This is the major Nimba GB show. Scores of people are graduating from the University of Liberia. We'd like to say good morning to all of you. We've been joined for the first time by Pastor Jimmy Koya from Tapata. Pastor Jimmy Koya is now on the line. Good morning, Pastor.
Good morning, brother. But we are be on the line. This is on the first day of June 23.
Wow. And let me be fast to say Happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Happy Father's Day to all of you guys online and in our motherland.
Okay, good. So you are on the program called the Major Nimba GB Show, and it comes our way now on every Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. in the morning. Pastor, have you gotten your GB this morning? You will need to adjust. You will need to be walking around. Your network is pretty much not good. So can you move around for us to get to you clearly?
Right. Let me see. I'm good. I'm have some breakfast here in Monterrey. I've been traveling from the GB and we here we saw a lot of traffic.
Wow, your line is really terrible. And I understand you have come to Moreover for the graduation of Dr. Miko Kuya. Oh, we're losing him. We're not getting him now. So yes, so that is it. But we'd like to say good morning to all of you, wherever you join us from. This is the program, the Nimba Major GB Show. And we have B Son Ramson. He says, good morning, the biggest family. I'm following you live from Accra, Ghana. So yes, can you call in this morning, Bison? The WhatsApp number is there. Let me send you the WhatsApp number. Yeah, then you can call this morning to form a part of this discussion. Let's hear from you. For instance, you are in Accra. How do you get GB in the Accra area in the morning? How do you get, for instance, how do you get GB in the Accra area? All right. So we want to understand from you. So let me send you the WhatsApp number. I'm sending it just on the screen to you that you can call if you have the time to be able to let us know if you are getting your GB from that part of West Africa. Accra, Ghana is where you are. Good morning to the people of La Paz. Good morning to the people of, Accra itself. And good morning to the people of Takrady and all of that. Good morning to all of you there. So I'm sending you the number. Just here, honor your comment is the number, and I'm sending it that if you have the time for you to call and tell us how well, how fast, how often do you get GB from Accra, Ghana. But we are excited to have you all. Like for instance, we hear from Joseph K. Miller from all the way there in India, and he said it's 8 hours for them to go to Delhi, sorry, where they can find GB, for example. It's 8 hours in vehicle, it's 8 hours of travel. So you can call to form a part of the conversation here this morning. We have a few more minutes to go. But just in case you join us, like all other people are joining us, we love to say welcome to the show. This is what we do in making sure for us to get you up to speed with activities. So let's take some sports. Let's take some sports here this morning from our man, our sports reporter. We're going to take some sports for him. Like we said, we do entertainment, we do sports, and all of that. So those are things that we are here to do this morning. So we will be here every morning. Tune into Nimba Dina TV from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. We'll have guests. We'll discuss education. We'll discuss politics. We'll discuss agriculture. We'll discuss a lot of wide range of issues. Remember, we have 131 days to Liberia general and presidential, general and legislative elections. All right, who going to be our next school of officers will be determined in 131 days from today by all of us. By all of us. So, what do you intend to see, for instance, in your leaders? What do you hope for them to provide for you or do for you? So I'd like to say good morning to all of you who have tuned in to this broadcast. It is always a beautiful way to say yes, we are all into this together and we are all working for the better good of our communities. All right, that is a passion we carry. Besides the work we do, besides what we do, we always get you informed. Waking up in the morning, 6 o'clock, to get you informed is not an easy task, but we have the passion to do. So we will always do. And we depend on you for your feedback as well. So let us to know how well you're receiving us. Let us to know what more you intend for us to do to upgrade the system. What is it that you intend us doing better that we are not doing? So we love to say happy Father's Month to all of our fathers. And we love to say good morning to all of our graduates, those who will be graduating, those who have already graduated. We love to say kudos to all of you. We pray for job opportunity. We pray that Liberia will be able to rise again with all of the challenges that we are going through as a nation and people. All right. So Joseph Odinimbo Udma is watching with us, and Melish Ball says he's following us from Senegal, Nimba County. So all that we need you to do is to keep sharing this live. So, but Dawonon says something here that we're going to read very shortly. Apparently, Dawon is at work or it's early morning in Washington, D.C. But let's read what Dawon wrote. He said, "What's on my mind? Election. In women, there is a pattern where they pray for certain qualities in a partner. Yet, when someone possessing these qualities comes along, they often label them as a friend rather than a romantic partner. Similarly, in the upcoming presidential election, when a candidate like Councillor Tiawonse Gongolo is mentioned, Liberians acknowledge his qualifications and commitment to justice, but still prefer someone else with questionable traits. This preference for individuals, let me read it, it might be a little bit of long, stuff. So let me not just put it on the screen. Let me read the whole thing from here. So let me read exactly what just as say George has John has said, great work, Ambassador Edmund Bar. We thank you, Joe. So keep sharing with somebody. And Joe, sometimes we will have you on here in the morning for 5 to 10 minutes to do our morning devotion before we start the GB show and all of that. So we're going to spice it up with different things. But let's read what Dawon Nor wrote. It is very interesting, and you can do same as well for your candidate. But Dawon is now putting forth his candidate and what he preferred to see in a candidate. So let's read what Dawon Nor wrote. Let's do justice to that. Dawon Nor is joining us from Washington, D.C. this morning. the United States of America. But here's what he wrote. He said, what's on my mind is election. In women, there is a pattern where they pray for certain qualities in partner. Yet when someone possessing those qualities come along, they often label them as a friend rather than a romantic partner. Similarly, in the upcoming presidential election, when a candidate like Councillor Gongolo is mentioned, Liberians acknowledge his qualifications and commitment to justice, but still prefer someone else with questionable character traits. This preference for individuals who may be corrupt or have tainted relationship contradicts the desire for a better country and contributes to ongoing challenges. These repeated mistakes are detrimental to progress. It is essential to reflect on this behavior in order to break the cycle. This what remembering that lasting challenge requires making wiser choices and embracing individuals with integrity and genuine commitment to improving the nation. This is strong. This is strong. This is something to talk about. What a way for Dawono, a citizen of Nimba County, to speak. But we have somebody on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, the biggest family ever in Liberia.
Good morning, and kindly introduce yourself and where have you joined us from on the major Nimba GB show?
Okay, thank you. My name is Bison Ramsey, joining you from Accra, Ghana this morning.
Wow, which part of Nimba do you hail from?
I hear from Lapia number 1, but I'm based in Ghana.
Wow, Lapia number 1 is where Binya can play.
Yeah.
Lapia number 1 is where Oliver Zayelu comes from.
Okay, you know him.
But well, I like to say welcome to the show. And have you eaten your GB, for instance, in Accra this morning?
I swallowed my large GB this morning.
Wow. So, Ransom, I like to ask, whenever we gather together to eat GB together, Ransom, what comes to your mind? What does that signify?
Oh, wow. When we gather together to like share together, the first thing running into my mind is unity.
Wow. What a way to start a day. So we'll give you a chance to maybe send our greetings to your family or whatever you want to say in 1 minute.
Okay, let me first say let me just blow this big thanks to the Dina family because I always watch you guys online, and every time when you fight from your family and then getting information from your people, you feel very good and then happy, and I'm very happy to be part of this program. And let me send this one out there to my family in Who Village, Ibe community. This is the youth chairman for Ibe community.
Okay.
Let me send this out there for everybody for my community this morning. I thank you guys so much for you guys accepting me on this show this morning.
Thank you so much and have yourself a wonderful day and keep blessed and keep serving your community. Bye-bye. So that was Ramsey calling us from Accra, Ghana this morning. We'd like to say thanks to you all who continue to join the broadcast. Like our dear brother Steve Gonyon, he said, love the show. I'm watching from Germantown, Maryland, USA. Wow, what a way to join here. So have you eaten your GB this morning, Steve Gonyon? The WhatsApp number is there. You can also call to form a part of the conversation. This is where we come together and then we get so much concern about our activities and what can we do as a nation and people. So we're going to go to our sports reporter this morning. We're going to go to him real quick to dread us about the sporting world. What is it that we are doing in the sporting arena? And Lawrence to play, we will soon be joining him. He will be telling us uh, exactly what is it that we should know about sports, and he will be joining us soon. So I'm just trying to pin the numbers that you can call as well. Lawrence, I will soon be joining you. Don't worry. I will soon be joining you. Don't worry at all. But again, we'd like to say good morning to all of you who have joined us from far and near. This is the program called the Major Nimba GB Show, and this is where we come together, all right, and be able to proffer our views, be able to get together, be able to think about what we can do in uplifting our communities. So we'd like to say welcome to all of you, and we will soon be taking leave of you in 8 minutes. Exactly at 8, we're going to be shutting up this door and leaving you, but we're not leaving you. Sometimes 1 p.m. today will be the program around Nimba. You're going to again be hearing scores of our citizens who will be reporting about activities from the county today. Around Nema, our focus will be on streets, streets children. So we are now live with our sports reporter who's going to be calling us, who's going to be giving us some update in the area of sports. That is that is Lawrence to play. Lawrence to play will soon be joining us here to give us update about sports activities. It might be in Nimba, Masorado, national and local. So he's our sports reporter. I'm just grabbing him this morning, and he will be doing this. So that is Lawrence to play there for us. I'm making all effort to get to him, but Lawrence is now on the line this morning. Good morning, Lawrence.
Yeah, good morning.
Once a soldier, always a soldier. You live on the Nimba GB show.
Wow.
Yeah, so you are always prepared to give us update in the era of sports. So just introduce yourself and just rumble us through sports.
Thank you very much. My name is G. Lawrence to play the league commentator for the One Media House Incorporated. The National Television League kick off on the 26th of May, and I think today there are cross session of games that we're playing. But just to give you all the unfolding, Samuka FC are kicked out of the National Television League playoff in Mosorano County for featuring an illegal players. According to the FA, Samuka FC play against Winter and they won for 1 goal to 0 for featuring an illegal players against the FA rules, section 1. I think section 1 is against the rules, so they are automatically out and they were fined 50,000 according to the rule. So they are out. Just to give you some update, in the opening feature, Nimaka FC represented us. Compa FC was the only thing that one of Momo draw against Bishop Bright Star of one county. And of course, Martin Fozo also lost in Dominion FC, which is the champion for Nima County Song Association, also lost. But in their second game, Dominion FC defeated we defender of Grand Battle County 5 goals to 1. It was one of the heaviest defeats in the national television in playoff after New Horizon defeated on counterpart 10 goals to 1. It was the second heaviest defeat in the national television in playoff. And Mate Enforcer also came out with a flying color by defeating Majibi Ekeneme 2 goals to 0. So that means they are now in the quarterfinal last round. They will be playing today. Mate Enforcer will be playing today at the Tusafi in Ghanafield, for which probably will be making my way there to bring you some of those happening for the Tusafi. And also, Pepe FC also lost to Bumper FC. Pepe FC is the champion of Mosorano Song Association. They defeated the scoring FC in the Mosorano playoff, and they were champions. So they won their first game, but they lost to Bumper FC of Ghana.
currency is from Monserrado County, and Philadelphia is also qualified. These are teams that already won their space to the quarterfinal of the National Television League. I hope to make my way to Sarah's venues today, as I've been told that there are a lot of features that will be across Monserrado this morning and in the evening hours. So I'll be making my way to Tusafi today to probably bring you Mate Infoso team from Mate Infoso is in Canada. Mate Infoso has appeared on several occasions in the National Television League, but they haven't made their way to the second division league. Mate Infoso were in Grand Basso last season after they lost to the FC in their last game, for which if they win at that time, they will be promoted to the second division, but they lost to the FC, won't go to New, and they are here again in Monserrado County in Morovia to see how best they can make their way. Nimba County having produced a second division team since 2019 when Kanta, Mate Infoso, Kanta or Mate both for space to the national second division league in Liberia, but they are now relegated to the tier league, so it will be a pleasure for Nimba County to produce a second division team this time around. After 2019 has been a while, they haven't produced a second division team. So the people of Nimba County, people of Kanta, people of Ikepa, they are all glued to their monitor, for which will do everything possible to bring some of the life happening, because in the opening features, there are some speaker issues. Some of our schedule could not be made on to be the opening features in ATS. So we will try our possible best to bring some of the life happening today, as we will be making our way to Xerox Finis across Monserrado.
Thank you so much, Lawrence Gonkalon Yegbe, to play for that splendid sports presentation. We caught you unaware on the GB show. But by the way, have you eaten your GB this morning?
No, I
Okay, so we look forward to hearing from you tomorrow. Same time, we'll join you tomorrow in getting, and make sure to bring some of the game lives today, that our people can hear you again. They always love you. They always love to be there. But thank you so much, and have yourself a wonderful day.
Yeah, that is a pleasure.
Okay, so that was the voice of Lawrence to play, our sports reporter. Very energetic. The power in that ball voice, not easy. So yeah, incredible. Uriah Guajia said, great sports news, Lawrence. Thank you so much, guys. This is what we're going to be doing. But shortly, we're going to be taking leave of you, because it is always a joy. It's 8 o'clock already, and we'd like to say thank you. Thank you so very, very much for all that you continue to do. This is where everybody is somebody. Your views matters. Taking up your time. Most of you could be at work at about this time. The Steve Goyon, the Darwin No, and all of our friends who call from the diaspora, you all could be pretty much busy, or it's it's early in the morning. But taking up your time, some of you is 4 a.m., some of you is 5, 3, 2, and whatever. But taking up your time to come here, it was a lot for us. Our brother in Accra, Ghana, would love to say, may God bless you. All right. So on behalf of all of us, this is the music we will take you, from here with. But let's always make sure to remain peaceful. Let's always make sure that we can be the one. And to our brothers who are doing drugs, please, we're pleading with you all. It will destroy you. Let's take this anti-drugs promotional music. From there, we'll take our theme song. And then
message to the youth of today. Message to the youth of today. This is my message to all the youth around the world. This is my message to all the youth around the world. Stay away from cocaine, why sniffing glue? Stay away from Kushema, you're going to lose your brain. This is my message to the youth of today. I say message to the youth of today. This is my message to all the youth around the world. Stay away from drugs, yeah man, no good for you. message to the youth of today.
So that is our message for the youth of today. Stay away from drugs. It will make you to lose your mind. Stay away from cooch. It will kill you. Fellow citizens, far and near, Liberia is all that we have. The way we would do it is the way we will see it. When you take care of it, it's going to boom. Our leaders, we got to come down hard on things that will destroy the younger generation. The drugs is destroying this nation. Let's take the theme song.
The Strenat TV the best. The Strenat TV the first. One of your go Nimba seva. The Strenat TV na song. One of your go Nimba seva. The Strenat TV na song. The Strenat TV no again. Eke bele si woka. The Strenat TV no again. Eke bele ye woka. We Doro people, thank you. Our brother people, thank you. One not since I got Nimba Kanteba. The Strenat TV no again. Ari Kaba, you go queen, thank you. For Jala, thank you. One of your go mess not Nimba. One of your go tape patima. One of your go compatima. One of your go boyitima. One of your go secretary. It's awesome. This Strenat TV no again. Eke ben wona yeka. This Strenat TV no again. Eke ben wona yoka. This Strenat TV la son. This Strenat TV la son. One of say go Nimba seva. This Strenat TV la again. Tene koti, Eron Kola, Molega. Thank you. I will see by way. See over the Strenat TV. You go quite close. Thank you. You are in America. You are in Europe. You are in China. Even in Africa. Nimba can't take close to you. Nimba can't take close to you. This Strenat TV will show you. I read it from Nimba Kante. This Strenat TV will show you. And your news from Nimba Kante. I read it from Nimba Kante. This Strenat TV will show. This Strenat TV will show you what you never see before. This Strenat TV will show you that you never heard before. This Strenat TV will tell you those things you never heard before. I read it from Nimba Kante. So. This Strenat TV that's all. This Strenat TV that's all. Mama, no people thank you for supporting this Strenat TV. Our great people thank you for listening to this Strenat TV. Your people thank you for your support to this Strenat TV. The Strenat TV. I say you need go hour on the Strenat TV. Sports and entertainment, run by the Strenat TV. Religious matter, they are all on the Strenat TV. Everything from Nimba Kante. The Strenat TV, that's all. So, you need go hour on the Strenat TV. Health and education on the Strenat TV. this Trinidad TV. Our program presenters. I must see Bowie. Magdan. Yan Flobo. Timothy Weir. What you want, Lord? You on this Trinidad TV. Bishop baby. You are on this Trinidad TV. Stable Radio. Ambassador Yakwa. Ameremo. This Trinidad TV as well. Go quite close. You support this Trinidad TV. You need to.
So we love to say thank you to you all for joining in today on the first edition of the Major Nimba GB show. It was a wonderful time having all of you here. That was the first edition, and then we are very grateful to having you all here. So tomorrow, same time, 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. we're gonna be here and be our guests, be our fan, be our follower, and we will certainly be with you. So for that, on behalf of all of us at the One Nimba House Media Incorporated, Nimba Dina TV, we'd love to say we'll see you tomorrow, same time on the Major Nimba GB show. Tomorrow we hope to bring somebody on that will be discussing with us, and we will post that this afternoon. But today at 1 o'clock, we'll be live, and then we'll be going around Nimba County and getting details on our reporters. Our topic today is the issue of children who are selling in the streets. What becomes of their education? Yes, some of them going to school, but many of them, our investigation is showing that many of them are not going to school. They're selling across the length and breadth of our country on the street. What becomes of them? Some of them sometimes get hit by car. Some of them get missing. People don't find them, and all of that. So we want to say welcome to all of you, and may God bless you, and may God continue to watch over all of us. Happy Father's Day to all of our fathers, and let us continue to hold together. Bye-bye, and may God bless you. This is the music that opens and closes this section of our program, Nimba Major GB show, and this is it from Harris Singh Liwe.
Shano yawo Nimba Pia anyira bo nyiremo.
Let's go, everybody so quick, let's go. Let's go, look at Kenga, let's go. Oh, me. Let's go, my lord, mama, will say yo, le. Pagepa mirando, pagepa mere wan cleo, pagepa mire yore kada krudebe, me manda pangpenye. Yakenewe, bakbeko keko kenewe, yagbare ya so kwidese o. Beli yakene bona, yela yakemba, bale ya so kwidese o. Mineka kenewe, papa ko keko kenewe, yagbare ya so kwidese o. Zayo,
Wakumpilepele, serapena como pesa kalada na kakaleke. Mia kaikala kakale. The way you looking, jele butter cooking, no monkey can take you from me. Let me be your king, so you can be my queen. I'm not joking. Assemble. Luna pele padam, I would have been so. Masami level and wake here. They're going to my country. They see. More in your care, you mess wrong. Jeans were great. Yeah.
Let me now, come in now. Mega lesi boga konazia, mega gosi boga konazia. Kape yega kenu webo, e yakmane ya so kuidese. So cuídese, lo que tenga lese, malodie mama we, kakum bene. Quiet. Do the better panorama with the piso. No way, madame, no way, madame. Go see the new.
Mien, sena mien, meslo mien, ka todo, kwanu sie ke kwelu ke won. Be na ke sie, ku ke te kama. Ta gwe mi amelo e we be. De go yo kai de sie. Je me retina me pe. Ka so na me. Di kolo mo to die.
Are you living record? Sweet sound.
O se ka komplamo. O se na ka komplamo. Pe ko la ke dia. Pero la yo pega su, no sin no complamo, no no complamo, pero la que or is way casu in ame, te lo ya. Pero la que no sin no complamo, no complamo, pero la que no boca cuamo, pero la que ma anita, veriga su, eso na divi me mega su, pero la que pero se won te kaso supu kaka komplamo pekula gapia kaka komplamo pekula gapia kale kaka komplamo pekula gapia pero emosi ba wi kaso to si kwano ila to bena yi komplamo o se sunu kaso yi pekula mo bia o to kabile komplamo pekula so bia kole. Alors dans ces temps, avec un jour, quoi que copie les termes, mon maison dit. De ce temps, les termes, on peut copier les. Dilo mien, c'est la mien, maison mien, car tout, quoi nous c'est que, quoi que on, mais n'a qu'est-ce que,